Hello best friend and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Girl, if this is the first time you're watching my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for a new messy best friend, girl, am I a flight attendant? If you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, grab a snack and a drink. And girl, not me doing Britney Spears choreography, honey, okay? Play with your heart, got lost in the game. Okay, listen, bitch. We need to talk about Ozempic, okay? Because that Ozempic is literally the Hollywood thing. So grab a snack and a drink, bitch. I just want to tell you guys something. Listen, I don't know who needs to hear this, and you know I have these moments of Oprah-ness, but everything's gonna be okay. You're probably I don't know who, but you're watching this and you have so many things going on in your life and you don't know how everything's gonna end up. You're nervous, you're stressed, you have anxiety, but just know in your heart, and I know in my heart as well, that everything is going to be okay, okay? So if you clicked on this video and you're going through something, this message is for you. It's for you. Everything's gonna be okay, and you are going to be happy very soon, and you're gonna look back and say, I was worried, I was stressed, and I had anxiety for nothing. It's all gonna work out. All right. So now that I got my Oprah moment of the day out, because that's what you get on this channel, bitch. Yes, we're messy. Yes, we spill tea. And yes, you know, it is what it is. But I also want you always to know that this is a safe place. Okay, so listen, let's talk about Ozempic. So Ozempic is definitely a very controversial situation that's going on right now. Ozempic is mainly made for, people that have diabetes, and then they saw that there is a weight loss benefit to them. And then it took Hollywood by storm. One of the first celebrities to get accused of putting on Ozempic is Kim Kardashian. Allegedly, she put Ozempic to fit the Marilyn Monroe dress for the Met Gala. That's sort of like the rumors. And then Khloe Kardashian is another one that has been accused. Allegedly all of the housewives have been accused as well. Mindy Kaling, like a whole bunch of people have been accused of Ozempic. And there is a very kind of 50-50 on Ozempic. Some people believe that it should just remain for people with diabetes because there is a shortage. But then some people are saying, but if this helps you lose weight and it doesn't have any secondhand what is that thing called, risks, or side effects, then why not? Now, I'm going to talk to you guys as a person who has been heavy his whole life, okay? I have been overweight my entire life. I only lost a lot of weight one time, but it was because I was grieving, I was depressed. And then I gained it all back. So listen, as someone who has a weight issue and who, my personal experience, this is mine, I have struggled to lose weight for my whole life. So if there is something out there that helps me lose weight, I'm gonna do it, right? And if it doesn't have any side effects, if it doesn't have any risk, I'm gonna do it. But I will draw the line when people who actually need it for what this was made for, which was diabetes, and that there's a shortage for them, that is my issue with it, right? I think that if that wasn't an issue, I would say just fucking do it. I also believe something that I saw Bethany Frankel, I don't know if you guys know who she is. She is an ex-housewife. She created the skinny girl margarita thing. She said something that I was like, oh, that makes so much sense.
Let's talk about Ozempic. So many people are talking about what celebrities are taking it, who's admitting it, who's not, and why is it bothering people so much. They feel like, I think, people are taking the easy way out, or it's cheating, and there are many different ways to think about it. So one way is it is taking like a shortcut, but so is gastric bypass and so is the lap band. But this is going to be scary because very thin people who have body dysmorphia and eating disorders are going to be taking this. I mean, I've heard in communities like Boca or like the Upper East Side that this is rampant and crazy. Okay, so many people are accusing people who have never been thin in their lives of Ozempic because it's just, or Ozempic adjacent, one of these other like knockoff or generic ones. So, and people don't want to admit it because they want it to seem like it's like blood, sweat, and tears, and who cares? But it's a seemingly positive drug that's going to alleviate and reduce obesity. Problem is, it is for diabetes, and they're selling it in Mexican pharmacies and airports. And now I'm hearing stories. The stories are trickling in. So now I'm hearing stories about it being a mood alterer. So first of all, anything that makes you nauseated and throwing up, like vomiting and not wanting to eat, could affect your mood. Like, it's weird. You know when it's weird when like you're hungry but your body's not hungry or whatever. So that's one just obvious feeling or side effects. But I'm hearing that it's affecting people's personalities, because I just heard a story where someone said that they were spending time with someone that they know and that they're on Ozempic and lost a lot of weight, but that they're like very mercurial. Their personality is very, very sort of snap and nasty. And mark my words, we're not going to hear about the shit show of this for months and years to come. But anytime people are buying things in Mexican pharmacies and on the internet, because they're not going into their doctors and taking away diabetic medication, it's going to be a fucking shit show. So things have to be used for what they're used for. Like, actual pain patients need actual pain medication, and it kind of almost absorbs it. It doesn't get them high. People who aren't experiencing severe pain should not be taking pain medication. So, and pain medication overall is a really fucking dangerous game and not to be played. But this Ozempic thing is going to fucking go sideways. So, and all the other copycat names too.
Ozempic, you have to like kind of force yourself to eat. That's how strong it is. So Bethany said something that I kind of like agree on, is like, you know, it should be something that maybe not everyone can get their hands on, and that you have to pass a couple tests to get it. Like, you know, if you go to your doctor, you go, you know, to a health specialist, and then they do some tests, and then, you know, they kind of recommend that, you know, you pass kind of the test. Like, you have to take like a test, you know what I mean? So, because she says that a lot of like skinny people are taking it, and then they're becoming, you know, very ill. So like with everything, there's definitely a lot of risk, and, you know, especially with mental health, it takes on a good, you know, it takes on a plate. But for these people who are overweight and who are taking Ozempic, and then people are bashing them for taking a shortcut, we don't know people's history. We don't know people's lives. We don't know what people do. Yeah, maybe some people are lazy to diet, but maybe some people literally, because of different illnesses, they cannot lose weight on their own. You know what I mean? And as somebody who is heavy, I can tell you that it is hard, right? And I try. I promise you guys, I try. But I just don't like the fact that there's a shortage for people who actually need it to be okay and to survive and have a healthy, you know, life. You know what I mean? So that's sort of like my kind of thing. But I just think it's so funny that now Selena Gomez is getting accused of taking Ozempic.
My weight would constantly fluctuate as I would be on certain medications. And obviously, people just ran with it. It was like they couldn't wait to find a thing to bring me down. I was being shamed for gaining weight because of my lupus.
I think that with this Ozempic takeover, I think anyone who loses weight is going to be kind of known or kind of accused of taking Ozempic. And I wanted to have an open conversation with you guys. What do you guys think of Ozempic? Like, do you think that it's okay? Do you think it's fair? Do you think that people should use it to lose weight? Do you think that it should only be for, you know, for like, what do you guys think? This interests me so much, because I think that Ozempic is something that that is just such a big conversation. And, you know, Bethany said that we don't know what is a long second-hand effects, what they're going to be in a couple of years, right? So, and when do you stop? Because I've read that Ozempic is only for like a couple months, like 3, you know, it's not forever, it's like 2 or 3 months. But that after you stop taking it, people are complaining that they're gaining weight, but it's because you have to maintain a healthy lifestyle. It's sort of like it pushes you into weight loss, but you have to maintain it, just like anything, right? And honestly, like my whole life, you know, I've always heard this, like, just diet and exercise. And I'm just like, it's so, for me at least, it's so much more than that, because I have to struggle with mental health about it. You know, I've always had body dysmorphia. I've always had eating issues, you know, and I've always been attacked for being fat, you know, for having boobs when I was in school, when I was a kid. You know, I've always been fat shamed. You know, I've had, even as an adult, I've been fat shamed a lot. You know, and the times that I've actually been fat shamed are from people in my community, the LGBTQ. So that's actually really sad. But you know, I'm curious to think what you guys say. You know, I want to have an open conversation about this. Definitely, you know, I'm not saying that I agree or I don't agree. I just feel like, you know, if people with diabetes are not able to get their hands on it, that is the issue that I have, right? I pray that the shortage for, you know, my you know, people out there who have diabetes, you know, I hope they can get their hands on it, because that fucking sucks. But anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.